Hey fifth graders, I just wanted to show you quickly how we're going to be using Google Slides to help us write our informational writing paper. So as you can see, I put the checklist on this first page. This is the checklist that we originally had in Notability. But I think this is going to work a lot better for us because, like we did yesterday, you shared your document with me. And so both of us can be looking in on it at the same time. It's not going to get lost in your Notability or where is it on Schoology. It's all going to be in the same place, and we will check it off as we go. So currently, I have checked off that I have my topic chosen and that I have done some notes. So today, what I want to be looking at, because not everybody has finished it, I want to make sure that everybody has their supporting paragraphs and their headings. But even further than that, I want to make sure that people have put their notes into their supporting paragraphs. And this is something that we didn't do yet. But this is really going to help us when we're actually starting to structure our papers. Okay, so I will show you the next slide. Yours would look like this right now. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yours would look like this right now. The topic is open and there are spots for each of your paragraphs. This is really similar to the graphic organizer that we did last week, but I think this is going to serve us much better when we're trying to organize our information. So I filled in my topic, which I chose Hurricane Katrina, and I also put in my paragraph headings that I came up with. So as you can see, I wrote Hurricane Katrina, and when we were brainstorming, I came up with these 3 topics because when I was doing my research, I found lots of information about these things. I'll show you, oh, that's not it, sorry. This is the article that I read, Hurricane Katrina, Facts, Damage, and Costs. What made Katrina so devastating? And so I found out a lot of information just about the logistics of the storm, and I thought that that was really interesting and that it was important for my readers to know. So I wanted to do my whole first paragraph just about those details of the storm. And so I decided to call that section United States Disaster because it happened in the United States, and this is where I'm going to be talking about what disaster caused all of the damage that I'll talk about later in my later 2 paragraphs. In my article, I also found a bunch of information about the damage that was done, and I wanted to put a lot of information about that. I thought that was important, and so I named this billion-dollar damage because I thought it was interesting and important that there was over $125 billion in damage. So this whole section is about information that I found from my article about the damage that was done. And then another section, this started talking about the economy, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really understand that very much. And I also thought it related to damage. And so I went down and I really focused on the toll on humans and pets. And I thought that was really important and interesting. And so I called this section People Affected. And if I wanted to, I could write People and Pets Affected if I wanted to hook my reader a little bit more. So as you can see, I have my information separated into 3 headings that this is how I'm going to organize my paper. I'll write a paragraph about this, and it'll have this heading. I'll write a paragraph about billion-dollar damage with that heading, and I'll write a paragraph about all this information about people and pets affected. So your first job today is I want you to find your notes. I know that people have notes in a lot of different places, which was another reason I came up with this template for us, so that instead of having notes all over the place, we're going to have our notes and important information all in the same place that we're going to be writing our papers. So if you already have a lot of information and you've already done the heading thing on Schoology, this is going to be something really quick for you to do. It's just transferring over all that information and grouping together your facts where they belong. Good luck, and I'm excited to see what you guys do. Have a great day. Bye.